So as you can see by my title today, I'm going to summarize what I've learned in 30 years under 10 minutes, okay? So please pay attention. Welcome, friends. My name's Kelly, and today's a little more chill, and I hope you're doing well, and I'll get right to it, okay? So yeah, unless I'm a slow learner, but I think a lot of people are like me in this sense. It takes you 30 years to get to this point. And one thing I really want to stress on today is I'm going to start with other people's opinions do not matter. They really don't. So if you're young or even if you're old and you just need a refresh, one thing I wish I would have known at 18 versus now 48, I wish I would have known back then that, you know what, who gives a crap what people think? If there's something that you want to do, if there's something, a business you want to start, just go for it. Stop making excuses. Stop worrying about pleasing this person or that person. If you want to do something, just freaking do it, okay? Yeah, I'm going to go off a little bit because I'm talking to me. There were so many times in my life where I wanted to do something and I had a person in my family kind of put me down and made me think I couldn't do it. But you know why they were doing that? Because they were insecure. So I wish I didn't let that person speak that into me because, you know, who cares? So I'm going to start with saying that, you know, who cares? Learn this now. Throw away what people think about you because there's going to be the haters. But you know what? You're going to attract your tribe. You're going to find the people that truly love you for who you are. So focus on that. Focus on what God thinks. Who cares about what man thinks? Really, truly, it really is easy. People say, oh, that's easier said than done. Baloney. It is easy. Just ignore the voices and just keep marching on. Just do the thing that you want to do. Maybe you want to start, flute lessons. I don't know. Just start flute lessons. Who cares? You're not too young or old. The only reason why you haven't done the thing that you wanted to do is because you held yourself back. Don't blame that person and this person that you didn't do it. Just get up and do it. Take those flute lessons. Take those dance lessons. Just do it. Yeah, it costs money, but you know what? Figure a way to save up and pay for it. Quit the excuses. That's another thing that I've learned in 30 years. I used to make excuses for everything, and I'm thankful for the husband I have because my husband has taught me so much that I wish I already knew. He taught me to, just get out of your comfort zone and just do it. Just quit being afraid. Just get out there and just accomplish the thing you want to accomplish. You'd be amazed what you can do. Quit telling yourself you can't, okay? Just, sit down and really think, what is it that I want to do? What is it that makes me scared, but I want to try it? And, you can do great things. I know you can. Don't let the enemy, spew those lies at you that you can't do this and that. This morning I was invited to speak at a women's small group, and I was terrified. I do not, I'm not going to say I don't enjoy speaking in front of people. I do. It just scares me. There you go again, the fear. You can't let the fear, rule your life. Just get out there and do the thing. I'll tell you, once I got there and I started to speak, I really felt like the Lord was using me there because it wasn't about me. It was about reaching one woman there, maybe more than one woman. Who knows? Maybe they need to see and hear what I had to say. And it wasn't to benefit me. I felt like it was the Lord putting that on my heart. Hey, Kelly, you got to go speak to these women. And it really wasn't that bad. You'll find the thing that, you're afraid to do, once you do it, you're like, man, that wasn't bad at all. So yeah, get outside your comfort zone. Who cares what people think? Another thing too, as I'm sitting here thinking, time is a precious, precious thing. We're not getting any younger. So just remember, stop sitting in the rocking chair like this and just watching your life go by because you're going to regret that. Make sure you're setting time aside for each thing in your life. I do love watching, I have a show that my husband and I were watching together. We love to binge watch this particular show. And if I'm not careful, I'm spending too much time watching TV. So make sure you're not wasting all that time watching movies, watching TV. There's a time and a place for that, and that's fine. But if that's all you're doing with your life, that's a waste, okay? Find either a hobby, maybe a part-time job, but don't let your work become everything. But what I'm saying is about balance, but make time for people and for things in your life because you can't get it back. You don't want to be on your deathbed someday looking back thinking, I wish I would have done this. I wish I would have done that. So make sure, you're really holding on to that time because it's very precious. Make sure you're making time to spend, if you're a young kid, make time for your grandparents. Grandparents, make time for your grandchildren. Time I feel time is more precious than money. I really do. And I know some people are going to say, how can you say that? Well, because when you get to be my age, you see, money goes anyway. You can save it all day long, but you're going to, something's going to break down. You're going to have to spend it on something. You might as well enjoy it while you're here. And I'm all about budgeting. I mean, my husband is very good at budgeting and saving, and I am all for that. I am not saying that at all. But at the same breath, you got to take the time that you're given and, just put it to good use. If you're feeling, and the opposite is true. If you're feeling tired and you need to rest, take a nap. If you don't feel good, take a day off. This life is too short to be wasting it on, things that just don't matter. Really. And another thing that I've learned through the years as well is to not, be so consumed with stuff. Man, I know someone that it just breaks my heart. They struggle with collecting so much clutter, and it's just real sad to see because it's really taken a grip on their life. I just invite you, friends, if you are, struggling with this, holding on to things, I invite you to just take, just one drawer or one closet and just go through things and, ask yourself, is this really bringing me joy? Like, just think about, is the stuff really, does it really matter? No. I know when I was going through some things that were my grandparents, and what I did and I found is I took a picture of certain things that, to remember it, but I didn't want to hold on to the things. And that really helps too. But what I found too, as time went on and I did get rid of some stuff, I really didn't miss it. I missed the person. So, pictures, if you have to put it in digital format, I mean, we need to stop collecting so much stuff because that is, again, taking our time away. It's, pushing people away. So, yeah, I just, I kept it under 10 minutes. I see that. So, yeah, I told ya. So these lessons, really, I hope you've been taking notes because you will definitely feel so much lighter and so much better just by applying these few things, even one thing. I'm going to get off here, but I wanted to share that with you because I know for myself, I need to work on planning my time a little bit better. I know that's one that I'm going to be working on. The stuff thing, that was what I started 5 years ago. I started trying to be more minimalist. And that is really nice too. You feel lighter. So friends, I really hope that this helps you and blesses you today. And don't forget to, make someone smile today. Even if it's sending someone a text message if you're busy and you can't make a long phone call, I understand. Just make sure you remember it's not all about us at the end. It's about the Lord and sharing His love with this lost and dying world. And I will see you again next time. I thank you so much for being here and having coffee with me. And I'll see you again next time. You have a blessed day. And remember, as always, God really does love you. See you next time.